Welcome to the birthplace of college football, the campus of Rutgers University in Piscataway, New Jersey, where the game will be a little more technical, but no less intense than that showdown with Princeton in 1869. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll bring it out. It's Acker. So Rutgers offense will take the field first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. And they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do. And they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and top him.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Wolf. It's on target and complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Cook. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Beebe. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! Ball that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB is looking for.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, the ground game. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Marshall back at it with another first and 10. Back to throw. It's Wolf. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that down.
And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be third down.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Fitted in the window for the score. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pulls it in. It's Beebe. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run it to the right side. Hard running there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. To the air, it's Wolf. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Marshall lines up just needing a few inches on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Cook.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Throws it out in space. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Beebe. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first.
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. 42 Spider. A designed run for the quarterback. He's loose. The 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
As a defense, when you're trying to stop the run, it's really as simple as just doing your job. you have to have gap integrity up front. DBs need to come downhill and fill, and the defense wasn't able to get it done.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisville. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Flips it out on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can...
He's got it, 1st down and more. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. He's taking down at the 40. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the...
This offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting...
There he goes! They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Marshall.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking for a man, it's Wolf. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one you'd like to have back.
And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Scarlet Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success on the first half.
Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Rides to back and leaves it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the gun, running back on the move. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Looking to pass. It's Wolf. Gets it out quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the left side. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him.
Touchdown, Hurd! A great catch and run for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Neal. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. 3rd down play from the gun. Hit as he throws. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Fakes to grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Wolf. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
1 possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit. It affected the...
Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. The snap sets up to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get...
Touchdown, Marshall! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Rutgers, 17.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Acker. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll try to run for it. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he tacks on the extra point.
24, Marshall, 21.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Wolf. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Acker. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's O'Neal. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And the Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll try to pop the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Trailing in this 2-minute situation.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Barrels ahead. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game.